What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So Tyrone sent me this video he feels I should do a reaction to and give my opinion on it. So as you can see, the title: an Arizona cop fatally shoots a man in a wheelchair 9 times in the back. I haven't watched the video yet, but I'm going to read what it says here and then I will watch the video. I'm not going to post it. But yeah, let's get into this. So it says here, harrowing footage caught the moment of an off-duty Arizona cop working as a Walmart security guard. Hold on, wait a minute. He was an off-duty Arizona cop working at a Walmart as a security guard. Shot a 61-year-old man in a wheelchair 9 times in the back, killing him after the disabled man allegedly shoplifted. The officer, Ryan Remington, was on assignment at the Walmart in Tucson on Monday when an employee alerted him about 6 p.m. that a customer in a motorized wheelchair had swiped a toolbox. KGUN reported. The employee caught up with the suspect, identified later as Richard Lee Richards, and asked him to show a receipt in the parking lot. Instead of proving the receipt, Mr. Richards brandished a knife and said, "Here's your receipt." Police Chief Chris Magnus, that's interesting, said in a statement, according to CNN. The chief said Remington, a 4-year member of the Tucson police force, also followed Richards while attempting to gain his cooperation and surrender the blade. Okay, so let me watch this video and then I'll give you my opinion. You do see it, but it says warning, graphic content. So I'm seeing this from another angle.
Bravo 15, we have one gunshot victim. Officers are code 4.
Bravo 15, code 4 for message to move in at this point.
Bravo 15, I'll need units here, code 3, we got a lot of people here.
10-4, stand by just one. Is it okay for message to move in? Is the scene secure?
Yeah, scene's code 4, message to move in.
Oh, wow. First off, in my opinion, that was not justified at all. At all. First of all, the man is in a wheelchair. Now, considering the fact that the man had a knife, I feel like if he was going to do anything with that, and let's say he was faking his disability, he would have gotten up and done something. But the police officers looked like they were behind him as they were pursuing him going into the store. And there was another police officer who drew her gun and she was telling him to stop, but the other officer shot him 9 times and the guy was still in the wheelchair. The guy was not facing the police officers. Now, we don't know what was going to happen when he got in there, but in terms of him shooting him 8 times, that 9 times, I heard 8 shots. That was not justified at all. That was very disturbing to watch. And it showed at first the cops were behind him as he was in his wheelchair wheeling into the store, and then they showed another version with, I guess there was a camera in the store showing what happened in the front. And from what I can see, the man was not waving his knife anywhere. He was not getting up out of the wheelchair and charging at the police officers. They could have easily tased him. They could have done something to his chair to stop him. When he got shot, he literally just fell over. He didn't even bother getting up out the chair. So this man was disabled in a wheelchair. Yes, he was holding a knife, but I do not believe that it was justified for this cop to shoot him 8 times in the back on top of that. They were not in front of him. They were behind him, and they shot him 8 to 9 times in the back. I am absolutely bothered. Absolutely bothered. This was not justified at all. At all. There was a complete lack of training, in my opinion, at this point. I know that there's certain protocols when there's someone with a weapon in their hand, or, I would have had to see why the cops felt like they had to shoot him, considering that they were behind him. Even though he had a knife in his hand, they were behind him. They were not in front of him, and the man was in a wheelchair. So they could have if he couldn't get up to walk, they could have easily grabbed his chair. They could have easily maybe done something to the chair, tased him so he wouldn't move the chair, or tased him enough for him to drop the knife, considering that he's paralyzed. This could have gone very, very differently. And shooting the man was not it, in my opinion. In my opinion, there's, certain situations for cops to, do what they do, what they're trained to do. But I think this was not justified at all. I'm extremely bothered that even happened. There should have been a lot more done before. If the man had gotten up out the chair and went charging at them with the knife, then I get it. If it was absolutely necessary, whatever, that's your job, that's the way you were trained. But the fact that these cops shot him in the back and they were behind him and he was in a wheelchair, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I am disturbed. I am bothered. This is not cool at all. And that cop needs to lose his job, in my opinion. That was no way justified at all. Leave a comment below. Give me your thoughts. Do you agree? Disagree? If you want to watch the video for yourself, it's called Arizona Cop Fatally Shoots Man in Wheelchair 9 Times in the Back, New York Post. I will leave it at that. If you haven't done so, subscribe to my channel, hit like, share, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you guys can get notified whenever I pop up on your feed. I'll see you guys later. Toodles!